DC has their own sound, and that's a good feeling. Hey, you go to this town, you know what you're going to hear, right? You're going to hear some go-go, right?
Chuck Brown.
Chuck Brown.
Well, I look up to Chuck as the godfather of the go-go. You know, you have to have a godfather. I think he's one of the originators of it, too, because he's been around since it started.
I was a young boy, about the age of 5. My mama sat down and told me to be the greatest thing alive. Now I'm a grown man, way past 21. And now believe me, ladies, I can show you lots of fun. 'Cause I'm a man. I'm a man.
We decided that we would try to put our ideas together, come up with something new, something unique, something that would reach the people in terms of getting them involved with the band, you see. In order for us to get the people involved with us, we had to get people involved with them. All of a sudden, yeah, we had set a trend for other bands to follow, and that was a great feeling. Nothing can be more, there is no greater compliment than to have somebody to follow what you're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? That gives you a boost. That helps you, you know. And everybody joining in. Next thing you know, DC had their own sound.
Oh, yeah. That's like gotta get y'all watching. Yeah. Oh, man.
There were go-go's back in those days, but there weren't any go-go music. It wasn't go-go music, see. Go-go's were the affair itself. Phase go-go came in. I mean, the music was developed after the go-go itself was sort of turned into disco. You remember when disco came in and everything was 120 beats a minute? That was disco. A lot of bands suffered then. A lot of bands didn't have any gigs then, you know. You walk in a gig and you see a disc jockey, you know, he was in the middle of the stage, great big stage, and he would play records and people would really get off on that. Let's do a little funny Valentine here. Let's groove with it a little bit. Okay. See how it feels.
like the disco DJs were like wiping out the live.
They was killing it. The top 40 bands couldn't compete. They'd play a song, you know, at the end of the song, okay, that was so-and-so by Earth, Wind & Fire, and now we getting ready to do so-and-so by whatever the Parliament's band or whoever was maybe playing at the time, you know, and they would go into the song. By this time, you know, the people that was dancing, half of them in the bathroom, the other half of them getting sodas, you know, and the band is getting ready to play, you know, and when they go into the song, by the time they go into the song, you know, there's nobody there to talk to because everybody done left in front of the stage, you know. So to keep the people there and keep them from running away, so you play a good song, so, oh, wow, we got the crowd. We don't want to lose the crowd. What do? Don't stop playing. So they started putting this doggone percussion thing in between the top 40 songs, right? Yeah. And then people started liking the percussion stuff in between the top 40 songs better than they like the top 40. You know, that's where go-go music came from.
People in this town appreciate the fact that they played just as big a part in creating go-go as we did. The young people in this town, they hipped us to what they wanted to hear. When we played something that they liked, they let us know that they like it. They're very honest. If we played something they didn't like, they wouldn't let us know that too. And you would pick it right up. And if they don't appreciate it, your best move is not to go that direction no more. It's easy once you get the audience. If you don't get the audience, you got nothing. You know, if you don't get them up into what you're doing, you ain't got nothing.
How do you get the audience?
You got to feel them. Feel them, reach out and grab them. When I started out, I was playing blues and jazz. I mean, this is what I love playing, jazz and blues. Yeah, we do it on the go-go beat, so they can dance off it. These modern dances off of it. When Duke Ellison in his day, it was like the swing, you know. Hell, I was coming up then, you know, and I used to like that hand dancing and stuff like dun, do 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 da, footwork, you know what I'm saying? I love that kind of stuff, man. So the kids nowadays are not dancing like that. See, I'm from the old school. The kids nowadays, they want to get out there and do that. They don't want you touching their hands. You don't need to touch nobody. You know, play the funk underneath of it, and we'll dance off of it. And the parents be saying, you know, like they go home and say, I got a new record by the Surgeons, you know, I got a new record by Chuck. Say, hey, this is brand new, put this on, Mama. You know. And Mama hear it, Mama say, hey, that's way back.
Ho! I found you in London town. It had me love, it had me down. I feel the money.
I've been watching Chuck